Well, hello and welcome, second graders, to a really big lesson. And by big, I mean important. This is lesson number 7 in our 4th module of second grade math. And there's a couple names here that I'd like to begin with today. And the first name is new groups below. And sometimes we call the method that we're about to learn the new groups below method. And sometimes we call it the vertical stack because the vertical stack puts two numbers stacked on top of each other in a vertical direction, right? Up and down is vertical. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to stack numbers as we show them with discs. So this leads us to what we might call the traditional method of adding, which many of us grown-ups we're used to, right? We learned ourselves some years ago. So sometimes we call it the traditional algorithm. There are all kinds of names for this method. But in second grade, we're not teaching this as the singular only way to do this. We're teaching it as one choice, one way to do it, along with the other ways, which we've done in the last few days, such as the arrow way, right? Or the number bond way. So, blank piece of paper here, just to share with you that when we create a place value chart, it can really be this simple. And at this point in time in second grade, we don't even need to label ones, tens, or hundreds because we've become familiar with that type of placement. Okay, so let's do a problem. And this is going to be similar to the types of problems that you see in your book, where we're going to solve the following problems in vertical form using a place value chart and place value discs. Well, good thing. They're handy for me. Bundle a 10 if needed. Well, we'll be thinking about that. Do we need a bundle? And think about which ones you can solve mentally, too. Well, that's always a great idea. You know, you see something, you think, oh my goodness, I can see mentally how to do this. Well, then you do it, right? At this point in time, because I'm modeling for you, I am going to show you. And we're going to do it this way, even if it takes a moment. And here's the first, 31 plus 9. So, to show 31 plus 9, we want to show 3 tens, 1, right? There's 31. 3 tens, 1. And we want to add 9. Well, I'm going to count out those 9 as I put them there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right? Now there is the answer is right there. I'm going to slide it up so you can see it all. The answer is right there. In the ones place, how many ones do we have? Yes, we have 10. If we have 10, can we bundle and make 1 10? Yes, we can. This process of bundling, of exchanging, of trading, right? It will be shown in the vertical form too, right? And this is how it looks. We stack them by, of course, rewriting them. 31 plus 9. Very, very careful to line up the 9 ones with the 1 1. We added them together just now with the discs and we found they were 10. So, we can't put all 10 here in the ones place. We bundled. And this bundling is going to be shown, this new 10 is going to be shown in the tens place. You see what my pen just did? There it is. Now it's in the tens place. It's joining these 3. 1, 2, 3 in the tens place. Okay? And right now we have 0 ones and we have 3 and 1, or 4 tens? And the answer is 40. And so this method, remember one of the names was new groups below. It got named that because there's the new group. That bundle mark that we put very carefully in the tens place is the new group. Okay? Let's do another. And here we have a 42 plus 18. All right, 42 and 18. So we'll start with 42. Hey, look, we have 4 tens already. 4 tens, 2. There's the 42. And we are adding 18 to that. 18 in the say 10 way. 1 10, 8 ones. Here we go. 1 10 and 8 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and stack this vertically. 42 plus 18. Very carefully lining them up. Put the plus mark over there. And here we have, in the ones place, 2 plus 8. And what is 2 plus 8? 2 plus 8 is 10. Do we have enough to bundle? 10 ones becomes 110. Let's make the trade. Let's bundle them up. Trade it for a 10, and here comes the 10. How do we record that in our vertical stack here? Well, the 2 plus 10 gives us, the 2 plus 8 gives us 10. There's the 10. We bundled it. And now in the ones place, we've got no ones, 0 ones, and we bundled this, so we're going to show it as a bundle mark, just lining it up in the tens place. And you can see it there. 4 plus 1 is a total of 6. 6 tens. 0 ones, otherwise known as 60. So 42 plus 18 is 60. So this is how we're introducing ourselves and introducing second graders to this method of adding 2-digit numbers. Just one more while we're together and approaching it here. 26 plus 67. Now, of course, it's okay to line this up first, to stack them first. You'll notice how important it is to line things up neatly so we can see the 6 and the 7 in the ones place will be added together. Well, let's create that. 26 is the first number. 26 in the say 10 way. 2 tens. 6 ones, right? 2 tens, 6. There's 5 in a nice 5 group and 6. There's 26. Now we're going to add to that 67. 6 tens, 7 ones. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 tens added and 7 ones. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now, you might see how I carefully line these in 5 groups, partly so that my eyeballs could quickly see that I have a 10. Yeah, 2 5s. There's the 10 right there. So, do we have enough to bundle? Of course. 10 ones becomes 110. Let's slide those 10 off. And ready for the trade. Now there's the new group. There's the bundled up group. How will we show that in our vertical stack on the right side of the screen? Right? Well, the 6 plus 7 was 13. There's the 3 ones, and here's the 10. 10, 3. So I record it like this. 10 is the new group in the tens place. You see that little bundle mark? And the 3 in the ones place. That's the 13. Move it over. Put it in the tens place. Let's add up these tens. We had 2 plus 6 plus 1. We can see it here, right? We can see that's 9. But of course, adding it, just looking at these numbers, it's also 9. Of course, they're going to match. And the answer is 93. So what we did together 3 times is we showed with discs an equation, a number sentence. We stacked it vertically, and whenever we bundled, we made a bundle mark carefully in the tens place to represent that trade, to represent the 10 ones becoming 110. All right? That's the idea of this method. It's not a matter of rushing today. Go slowly, go carefully. Most important is understanding how we bundle and how we record that bundle mark in our vertical form, right? In this stack. Good luck. Have fun. So long.